Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for choosing this channel and thank you very much for your support. Now, the office of the Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, is now on a frying pan as Kenyans questioning why spending millions or billions of money to establish. This comes a day after the State House was being re-established again, and Kenyans also asked several questions. As they are questioning this, our country economy is not in good term as we expect. This is whatever is coming out from Business Daily, that the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua's offices purchased curtains worth 10.7 million last year, even as he joined his boss in insisting that a surety measure were irresistible in the government. Mr. Gachagua's office spent a lot of shillings, that is 18.4 million, on curtains and furniture alone. The Auditor General has disclosed in an accountability report on spending of public funds in. That is whatever is now happening in our country. Let's take a look and listen to the former Auditor General, Madam Nyakango.
It's a liaison between people within this committee at Treasury and the people receiving, or not necessarily the people receiving the money, but delaying intention. That committee you're speaking of is a cartel in the ordinary Kenyan language. So that the money is at the bank and that money is receiving interest, and that interest can be shared from elsewhere. And the country is borrowing more. And also borrowing the same money that it was given to the same bank. And this is an area which really as Parliament we have to look at and investigate more of such projects. And this will actually ease out some of the money that we actually require now that we have problems of cash flow.
They receive the money, put the money in the account. Now, did you follow up to see if that money earned interest? And if that money earned interest, where did the interest go? Now, you also said that this loan, basically, the bank turned around and sold a bond on the loan. Would you also find out?
Listen to Nyakango. She's trying to elaborate on how government can rectify mistakes when it comes to loan issues or other consequences, factors affecting our country. And this is now the sad moment Kenyans are experiencing this, as the top government official have now seems not to listen to Kenyans. And yesterday, if you recall, I did the analysis on betrayal. And problem with you guys, Kenyans, somebody made a very serious comment that this is a lie. Why lying? And I'm displaying whatever is happening in the country. And it is true that our country is on a wrong move. Let us speak the truth and let us accept it, whether we like it or not. Because whatever is now happening, as I've just displayed it, it comes from the Business Daily News, questioning the amount of money now being used to the Deputy President. Why are they questioning this? They are questioning this because a few months ago, State House was being renovated. And they again asked several questions on this, as if things are not okay in our country. But the real reality here, ladies and gentlemen, is that our country have gone into a wrong direction under leaders who are not ready to be corrected, under leaders who just love themselves. I don't want to dwell much on even the Deputy President office or the President office. We are talking about leaders as general. Just a few days ago also, we had cases like county government crying. Hakuna pesa ya kulipa wafanyikazi wa county government. They want to do away with the governors. I don't know what is going on. And as 51 billion have been used from just December to July, that is duration of 6 months. Now Nyakango is coming out and asking the government, what might be the problem on this? Nyakango is coming out and questioning the government. If they have a clear indication or vision for Kenyans, why don't they just come out and tell Kenyans the real reality? The same government spending billions of money on renovating or purchasing curtains are the same government cried during inauguration at Kasarani. They were saying they found empty coffers. The same the deputy president also said he found empty coffers. I mean, these are the challenges we are experiencing. Lack of trust. Speaking the truth, when you speak the truth will set you free. Why don't they just say to Kenyans, tumefanya hivi na hii pesa na sisi pia tunajaribu juu chini. And their trial could have been seen even 6 months, even 3 months time. But now they are worsening things just to increase again housing bill. Tunaona wanaongeza ile housing bill kwa parliament. They are still trying to increase it. They don't care whether you are lamenting, whether only one voice will cry and display this like me. They won't care. They won't listen to you. They are in power and they are trying to use whatever they use to ensure that Kenya will not have a strong opposition. That is their aim, to question them, to make them on toes. As things are worsening and government is being now exposed, or now they are spending billions of money for luxury on their own benefit. As Kenyans have been neglected, no one cares on you. No one bothered. It is upon you, and you are being taxes, heavy taxation, day in, day out, even night. That is whatever we are now experiencing. Ladies and gentlemen, Nyakango is coming and elaborating the consequences of having heavy taxation, a country with huge debts, and how it can be utilized to the funds which have been collected to be utilized to pay the taxes, to pay the loans, the debts. That is whatever Nyakango is coming and delivering to Kenya Kwanza administration. And you may not believe that our country, if we carry on this way, then things are going to be on a very wrong move. As I just displayed, we've been ranked on the grey list by FATF. World News have exposed that. Then somebody somewhere will come out and say, oh, hii ni uongo. These are the news and these are the truth. And even the president knows this. Not that ajui, si ati ajui. He knows. The deputy president, si ati ajui, he knows. But these people can come down and listen to Kenya. They are supposed to sit down and find a resolution on how to solve these factors affecting our country. Then we will see our country is going to be on a good move, and at the end of the year or 5 years, the Kenya Kwanza administration in the office, then they are going to make it well, better for our younger generation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the very sad moment we are now experiencing such kind of news. What can you say on this move? I'm eagerly waiting for your opinion at the comment section below. Bye bye, as we hope to meet on another discussion.